Alright, so in the previous video we looked at designing our welcome page, and we designed our page that is going to help us decide whom we are, so whether we are the admin or the visitor. And don't worry about the black background, I'm going to change it. Now in this video we are going to do cross-page navigation, whereby we navigate from the welcome page, and the welcome page, when you press this enter button, it must take us to this login page where we decide whether we are admin or a visitor. And if we select that we are a visitor, it must take us to the login for a visitor, and if we select that we are an admin, it must take us to a login to the admin page. Alright, so let's begin by tackling the cross-page navigation. Now the first thing that we're going to do is to create an event handler for the button. And let me just delete this and delete this also. So the first thing, after we have created the event handler, we need to point this form that we are dealing with to this form. So we need this form to be able to access properties in this form here. So what we'll do is that we will, under the user statements, we are going to say login underscore u, and this login underscore u, we find it. If you come and select this form, you will see that this unit is called login underscore u. So that is what we are going to use as a reference here, login underscore u. And therefore here we will say login underscore u dot hide. Why? Okay, wait. Form login dot hide. Sorry, here. So now we actually call from this login underscore u, from this unit, we are going to call this form. Okay, now the form's name, we have seen it's form login. So here we are going to say form login dot hide. So we are going to hide the current form, which is this one. When we press this button, we hide this one, and we are going to actually show the other form. So when we hide that one, we are going to say form here is actually supposed to be form landing dot hide, then form login dot show. Form login dot show. Now if we test it, it's going to give us an error, no problem. And form landing, let's see if this is going to solve the problem. Okay, still gives us an error. Let's see, this form is called form welcome. Form welcome, not form landing. In fact, it's called form landing underscore u. So let's say form welcome dot hide. So now if we press on this enter button, it's going to hide that form, and then it's going to show this one over here. Then we can choose whether we are a visitor or an admin person, administrator of this page. All right, so now that we have come here, we are going to then design the different login pages. So what I'm going to do is to actually just create, okay, let me stop this. We are going to create no, a new form, and this form we are going to call form login. Okay, okay, okay. I should have actually named the other one login choice. So I'll call this login choice. The caption I will make it login choice. Okay, now I can save this form. I can, let me say login choice underscore u. Okay, then I want to do a login. Login choice, and then I save it right there. Okay, now we will have two edit buttons. And two labels. Label this one will be password. This one will be username. Okay, you will have to change the names. I'm not going to change the names. I'm not going to, I don't need to make reference to them, so I'm just going to leave them like that. I don't really need them. Make that 14. I'll make this 14 also. All right. Now we also want to mask this one, and we are going to put a checkbox, like a radio button, but we are going to put a checkbox. So this one, we are going to unmask the, when you click on here, it's going to unmask the edit button. All right, so here we are going to say show password. So when you click on this button, on this checkbox, it's going to show the password of that has been typed in that edit box. Right. So now let's change this, the name, and make it CHK password. Okay. So now when we enter our password and we say show password, it's going to show us what the password is. And then finally we need a button, and this button is going to be button login. All right, then we're going to say it's login, And finally, we get back to this login, and this is going to be the admin login, that one there. So we come here and we will do the same thing that we did on the other form when we associated it with with the second form. When you took landing page and we associated it with login underscore u. So we are going to do something similar for this page. So now, while in this page you saw that we wrote the users under, well, we wrote this login underscore u under the user statement. For this one, login, we are wait for this one we are going to write it under implementation, all right, and not under this users. So we're not going to write it under this users. We are going to write users, and we are going to write login choice underscore u, login choice underscore u. All right, so let's do that, and let's see if we can say it's done that. So let's go and say this form here is, this one is the name is form login. So this one is form login. So we want it to disappear. Form login must disappear. Right, and it must show login choice. Login choice form is login choice form is form login choice. Okay. Form login choice dot hide dot show. Let's see. Now if I enter here, it brings me to this page. Alright, so we've seen how to do cross-page navigation. So basically this is our landing form. Our landing form, we enter and we say hide the form, the one that you have entered, show the one that you want to go to, and you will call the name of the form. The name of the form, we find it right here. The name of the form is what you are going to reference. Okay, why is this button? The name of the form there, form login. So once you've called the name of the form, it's going to disappear and it's going to appear this one. Alright, when you get here, if you click on here, it's going to send you to this form. Alright, and we are going to have another one for students. If I don't have another one for students, we are going to have to put another checkbox here where you can say that whether you are a student or not. Alright, thank you very much for watching, and see you in another video.